Well, Coach, no one better to ask than a coach in terms of the importance of sports and what sports can do for a young man, personally, professionally, on the field if he goes to the next level. When it comes to you, former athlete yourself, talk about the importance of sports in your life to start out.
My life, it was everything. I think in general, sports, it's the fiber of America. It's the one thing that keeps us united, that it doesn't matter class, race, or anything, gender. When you're cheering for a team, when you're participating in a sport, it's the great equalizer of our country that allows us to have a kindred spirit and cheer with a common cause. For me, sports taught me to be unselfish, to think of others in the midst of the act of doing something, of how it would affect the man to my left and the man to my right. Accountability, selflessness, toughness, that you do hard things for the greater good, not just of yourself, but for the other people that are next to you and that are working with you. My coaches were the inspiration for me when my father passed away, and it served as a significant role for me and help identifying the things that I wanted to become in life.
And in becoming an actual coach.
Yeah.
Coach, just, with now the impact that has on the young men that you reach on a daily basis.
The funny part was I never grew up wanting to be a coach. I didn't know it. I remember
Science teacher.
Yeah.
Right?
And so, but I was drawn to it because it was the coaches that affected my life. And so even as a teacher / coach, when I started coaching, it was second nature for me to extend myself to serve as a living, breathing testimony for players of you can do this. And so it's a way of life for me.
And I know you have children of your own, including a young man who is very good at the local high school level. In terms of sports, the lessons that now that you try to impart in him as a father, but also as a father who's also a coach in football.
I was sharing this story with our staff. We were at a football camp, and he was a 7th grader, and he participated in the camp with the varsity players. And he lined up at wide receiver, and a senior to be lined up on top of him. And he tried to get off the ball, and the guy just kind of slapped him in the helmet, threw him down. And my heart is pounding, and you're sitting there like, get up, son, get up. And he stands up, and I say, hey, get yourself, fix your shoulder pads, get in the back of the line, and get ready to go again. But as a father, it tore me, because I didn't want to see my 13-year-old son physically manhandled at that time. But what it did was it taught him how to know you have to be prepared when you get on that line in preparation. And so the hard work, the diligence, the toughness of this sport, if this is what you choose to play, it requires a certain state of mind, and that no one's going to have empathy for you. You have to go out there prepared to compete. And he did so early on in his life with older guys. And so now when I watch him play with his peers, I feel comfortable that he can handle his own. But as a father, it was tough to see him knocked down. Your parental instincts kicked in, and you want to go hug him and pick him up. You okay?
Yeah.
But it's one of those, as a father and a son, get up on your own,
Well, Coach, we appreciate you sharing the importance of sports in your life and now as you're affecting others with it as well. Thanks so much, Coach. We appreciate it. And the power of sports, does anybody in the area do that and emphasize it better than San Antonio sports as we look back at the power of sports with local leading sports figures?